it's been 4 years since my last desk setup tour, and I've gone through a bunch of setups since then, dual monitors, vertical and horizontal screens. And in this video, I'm going to share what works for me right now. We'll also take a look at what I've upgraded and what stayed with me through all these years. And yeah, all the product links are in the comment section below. And yeah, let's get started. For my monitor, I'm using the LG 29-inch ultra-wide monitor, which I got back in 2022 for around 12 to 13K. So I'll show the key specs on the side, but in short, it's been an amazing upgrade. Old Envision monitor broke, and while I still have the vertical monitor I used before, I eventually decided to keep things simple with just my laptop screen and this one long monitor. It lets me do and see everything I need without, having to tilt my neck too much. Kasi if I always tilt my neck over time, sumasakit siya. It's perfect for designing apps, coding, public speaking at online events, and editing videos. And you know what? After 3 years, it's still working perfectly. No dead pixels, no issues, and it's definitely worth the investment. The LG monitor came with its own stand, but I wanted more flexibility to tilt and adjust it anytime. So I got the North Bayou Monitor arm mount stand. So I bought it back in 2022 for around 800 pesos. And yeah, it's been super handy for keeping my desk clean and getting the perfect viewing angle. I used to have the Logitech C270, and honestly, it served me well for years. But last month, nasira na siya, and actually, I'm pretty amazed na naglast siya this long. Since I do a lot of online events and attend plenty of meetings, you'd think I'd go for a high-end upgrade. But nope, I just went for the Logitech Brio 100. So I got this for 1,400 pesos last month, which is actually the same price I paid for the C270 back then. So it's full HD 1080p, it has a built-in mic, an auto light balance, and even comes with a privacy cover. So it's just plug and play, and I use it all the time for my talks, and with the right lighting, it's just chef's kiss talaga. I really love the Logitech Brio 100. Logitech Brio 100 with blackout curtains, so no natural lighting, just my, my room light on. So we'll try it now with the ring light. So this is what it looks like with the ring light. There. This is the Logitech Brio 100. With just the curtains on, natural lighting, no artificial lighting whatsoever, no ring light also. For lighting, I use a 60cm ring light from Maya Electronics, which I got last year for around 250 pesos. It came with an adjustable tripod, which has 3 color modes and lets you adjust the brightness too. What I really love about this ring light is hindi siya masakit sa mata or sa skin after hours of using it. Kasi dati, madami na ako na-try na ring light, and ito yung pinaka-comfortable na nagamit ko ever since. And if the light bulb ever breaks, you can easily buy a replacement from the same store. Speakers are super important to me because I listen to music pretty much the whole day. That's why I use the Logitech Z333 since 2021. So I got it for 1,850 pesos, and I totally get why it's one of their best sellers. So it comes with a subwoofer, so yung subwoofer niya nasa baba, and a volume knob. Though honestly, I've never turned it up to halfway because it's already loud enough at low volume. So lagi lang siya nandun sa may low volume kasi ang lakas niya na talaga. And it also has a headphone jack, which is a nice bonus. For headphones, I ditched my old RGB gaming headset and went for something more reliable, portable, and simple, which is my Sony Ultwear. So it's my go-to whether I'm at home, in the gym, on the road, or even running. So I've been using it for almost a year now, and I bought it for 10,500 pesos. What I love most about my headphones is the old power sound mode. So you can boost the bass up to 3 levels. And as someone who loves bass, kasi sobrang hilig ko sa bass, it seriously feels like a party in my head every time I wear it. It also has great noise cancelling, and meron tinatawag na ambient sound mode, so I can, block out the distractions or let sound in when needed. So pag nasa gym ako and for example may Zumba classes, sobrang ingay ng music sa gym. So what I just do, I just press the button right here at the back for the noise cancelling, and then di ko na maririnig yung loud music sa gym, and it's super amazing. I love it so much. And then for example, pag may kakausap sa akin sa gym, I just do this, and then magiging ambient sound mode. So parang maririnig ko yung kausap ko even for a short time. But if I want the, ambient sound mode for a long time, i-press ko lang ulit yung button at the back. One of my favorite features is that pag tinanggal ko siya, magpo-pause automatically yung music, and then pag sinot ko ulit siya, magpa-play na ulit. So it uses a USB-C charger, and it's packed with features like 30-hour battery life, quick charge, and multi-point connection, meaning pwede siyang nakakonect sa multiple devices. Yung built-in mics ng headphones ko, sobrang clear, sobrang sarap gamitin for calls. That's why I actually don't use this much, yung external microphone ko, kasi like kong gamit yung sa headphones. Version touch control, you know, the typical pause, play, next, back, and then it's foldable, so meron siyang pouch. Ayan, foldable siya. So, pwede mo siyang dalhin kahit saan. Honestly, it's the best all-around headphones I've owned. And then yung headphone stand niya, it's just the headphone stand I used to have before in the last desk setup tour. After years of using my trusty Royal Clarge RK61 since 2020, I finally saved up and got my dream mechanical keyboard, and I couldn't be happier. So I'm now using the GMK 6765%, which has a volume knob and supports 3 modes, yung Bluetooth, USB, and 2.4G wireless. It's assembled with GMK Dodge Cherry PVT keycaps, clear Duroc V3 plate mount stabilizers, and Acco V3 Pro Cream Yellow switches. My friend assembled it for me, so thank you. And I've been using it for 7 months now, and I absolutely love it. Mostly use it in Bluetooth mode, and the battery lasts for weeks without needing a charge. So, di ko siya masyadong sinacharge kasi di niya kailangan. And then, I also really love the sound. It's super satisfying to type on. And the keycaps, as you can see, it doesn't have any letters on them kasi pa-cool akong tao. So the keycaps are so cool. It shows that I've memorized the keyboard, and it honestly makes me feel like a pro. The whole setup cost me around 5,000 pesos, and it's definitely worth it. I mean, look how cute it looks. I love it. The mouse I'm using is the Rack Talon wireless gaming mouse. So I've had it since 2021, and I got it for 1,800 pesos. It's fully customizable, you can change the case, and it has programmable side buttons. So there's also a dedicated software where I can configure everything from the sensitivity to button functions. So it does have RGB lighting, but I keep mine off because I prefer a more classic, clean look. And yeah, it's definitely worth it also. It's survived all these years, and it still works great. For work, I just use a company-provided laptop, but for everything else, I still use my personal laptop, which is already 7 to 8 years old. So ito siya, guys! Grabe! Buhay pa siya! So I started using it back in grade 11 during senior high school, and now that I'm working, it's crazy to think how much it's been through. From heavy programming projects and gaming to video editing, it's handled it all like a champ. And what I really like about my setup is that I can just switch between laptops easily, and everything still feels the same. The external microphone I use is still the same one from my first desk setup tour, which is the Fantech MCX01 Leviosa. So I bought it back in 2021 for 1,500. Still works perfectly. I love it so much. I just don't use it as much these days since I'm always in the office, and for regular meetings or voice or video calls, I use the one again in my headphones or in the laptop. So I mainly bring this mic out now for just, you know, online public speaking engagements. So you might be wondering, no, how everything works since most of my peripherals are just plug and play. So I just use this Vention USB hub, the same one actually from my first desk setup tour. I got it back in 2020 for 345 pesos. And again, no issues, very trustworthy kasi after all these years, gumagana pa rin siya. I finally got my dream desk. It's the IKEA Lag Captain Alex desk in the 140 by 60 centimeter size. So I bought it just last month for 6,880 pesos plus the shipping fee. And then I built it on my own. I'm the builder. Look at them, Bob. And look at the builder. I built this shit on my own. Like, ako nagtayo. I'm so proud. It's super satisfying and very fulfilling experience. It's the perfect size. Everything fits on my desk, and there's still so much space left. One of the things I love most about it is the drawer space. It's perfect for keeping my essentials organized, like my other gadgets, charging cables, vlogging gear, personal documents, and so much more. My setup right now isn't the typical RGB gaming style. I think tapos na ako sa face na yon. And as you can see, there's no bold themes. Yun na siyang flashy design or lights. Just, just something simple, clean, and functional. And most of the upgrades from my first desk tour have been with me for 3 to 4 years now. And I'm really happy I was able to take care of them. And they still match perfectly with my new addition. And even this chair, ever since talaga, pre-pandemic pa to. And for my back support cushion, ilang years na rin to sa akin. So this whole setup works for me, and I couldn't be happier with how it's turned out. Next upgrades, who knows? But actually, may mga plano na ako, like better cable management, of course, a laptop stand, and maybe a display rack sa likod for my Switch games and future Lego builds. And I'm thinking of continuing the whole white, black, and wood look. Maybe even adding a cozy or zen vibe or aesthetic na may fake plant somewhere. I don't know. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it inspired you or gave you an idea for your next desk setup purchase. And at the end of the day, it's all about saving up for quality products that last. And they're not just upgrades, they're really great investments. And honestly, this desk setup isn't just about gear. It's like a timeline of my progress. That's why I was really excited about sharing or, posting this video. Kasi every item reminds me of how far I've come, and every space left reminds me I'm always ready for what's next. If natapos nyo tong video, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please share it to your friends if you like. Comment down your experience in building your setup as well. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone!